Remember, it's your responsibility to expect this to be a great day. Today I'd like to share a short analogy to help you understand the awesome power just a little bit of information can have on your thinking, your feeling, your interaction, and possibly your reality. So I'd like for you to imagine that you're driving down a lonely, dark road with a family member. You're driving down a lonely, dark road with a family member, having a conversation. You're in the middle of a trip somewhere, and then suddenly you look down and you realize that the need gas light is on and blinking. And then you look up out and you pass a sign that says 25 miles to gas. Now, your mind is instantly starting to flood with thoughts of, how far can I make it when the gas light on is blinking? What happens if I run out of gas? You start to remember way back to years ago when you heard those news stories of these horrible things that happened to people stranded on the side of the road. You start going through this scenario of, what would you do if you ran out of gas? Would you venture out and try to find gas? Would you leave your loved one in the car? Would you both venture out and leave the car behind? Would you try to camp out there overnight? You have all these thoughts flooding your mind when the person sitting next to your family member, you asks you a simple question. And because you're so preoccupied, you snap in your response to the simple question. And in that moment, it changes the way they feel about the moment and possibly even you. Now, let's imagine that same scenario, but I'm going to change one minor thing. Let's imagine that you're driving down the same lonely road, having the same conversation at night, and you look down and you realize that the blinking light is blinking. Need gas light, but it's digital, and it says 35 miles to empty. And then you look out of your window and you see a sign, 25 miles to gas. Now, obviously you wouldn't go through the scenario of playing about running out of gas and all these different things, because you realize that little bit of information, how far you can go with what you have, let you know that you will not run out of gas and be stranded. So your mind isn't consumed with all of those thoughts. When your person sitting next to you asks you that simple question, you answer it with a simple answer. And the reality of that moment and your relationship in that moment is completely different. All because of just one little bit of information. So if you understood the lesson in that analogy, imagine how much information you add to your life by writing down your goals, by adding coaches to your life, by doing all the different things we suggest you do in your pursuit to creating the destiny that you desire. Food for thought as you drive down the roads of your life. Expect a great day.